flowing, 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 flowing when you say you're going.
Hey, what's up? This is your girl Cecile, and I'm here chilling with Spin the Music. Check out my interview live in Australia. We at Soundcheck. We said, spin the music. I'm waiting on my baby. Yes, spin the music. Big up yourself. Them not hot like wait. No stress over man, cause life goes on. Spin the music. Big up yourself. Yeah.
And me take with that. So if I want him, girl, you not get him back.
Alright, so we're back here, Soundcheck with the bad girl Cecile. You know, we're at the Opera House now, we're at Soundcheck many movements ago, right?
Yeah.
So as we were saying, right, do you see yourself as a role model for young Jamaican women and women all over?
Right. As I said, you know, you normally don't set out to be a role model because people try to hold you to certain standards, but you also have to recognize that you are a public figure and people are gonna like some stuff that you do and liken themselves to you. So you have to be aware of that. And I mean, I try to let people understand that we're artists, artistic expression. So you can't believe everything that I sing about. You know, for example, if I sing a song called Tip Me, you have to tip me. That doesn't necessarily mean to say somebody should be like, oh, Cecile is my role model, I want a guy to tip me. That's just a song. Right. It's my job. But then again, stuff that I say off camera to me are more important than what I say in my music, because I say I don't really drink and I don't smoke and I don't believe in being promiscuous and,
right.
and I'm totally into being monogamous and stuff like that. So I think people should really try to get to know not only artists through their musical
right.
works, but also
as,
as a person, because you have
right.
you have some artists that sing some great positive songs that are terrible
right.
in real life. They're on drugs and
right.
all sort of things. So I mean, come on, you have,
so
to
have a balance between
have a balance.
Right.
So I'm aware of the role that I have, and I try to play it well while doing my job. Yeah.
And how difficult has it been to be a female Caribbean artist in a male-dominated sort of genre of music?
I mean, I don't even check it in terms of stuff like that. I mean, I'm more peeved about stuff like if you go to certain places and they feel like, oh, there shouldn't be proper bathroom facilities for you. I mean, I'm a girl, or, you know, right. coming off of a long flight and like coming to Australia and the room's not ready. And I'm like, I'm a girl, you know, I need to show it's 21 hours.
Is it bad girl?
Of flight time. Yes, right. Yeah. So, you know, it's
things should be up to standard. You know?
Yeah, but I don't feel like because you're a female, you should have it any easier than a guy. I believe in if you're gonna say girl power, then you cannot be unfair. Then you have to say everything must be balanced. I believe that everybody should work for what they want and work hard
and the same playing field
right. But it's a fact. It's male dominated and they really put male on a higher platform than women. But hopefully we can change that and say, listen, I work hard, so I should get my just dues. Yeah.
And you spoke about one thing that's very important, right? The lyrics to your song. You know, you write all the lyrics to your songs and so on. What motivates you? What inspires you? You know, especially when you think about women's rights and getting women up there not to be submissive. How do you go about that?
Well, some people might say I don't think about women's rights because their views of what I should be singing for women's rights is probably something completely different. My thing is just expressing yourself. Again, as I told you before, don't be submissive. If you're a girl, you know, that's why I call them bad girl, team bad girl. Just go, shut your thing, do your thing, work hard. Don't let nothing put you down. I try to, for example, a lady wrote me from, I think it was Belize, and she said when she tried to commit suicide. Right. And she listened to No Stress Over Man, cause life goes on. So and she said that song helped her so much. Right. As simple as you see them kind of songs, it doesn't have to be on a reggae beat, it could be on a dancehall. Songs uplift people because you're not in everybody's shoe. You don't know what they're going through, and you'd be surprised at the type of song that lifts up somebody. I say, no stress over no man, everybody goes through breakup, even people like me. So, you know, just be independent. Girl, if you're single and you're sexy, let me see you, woo, woo, you know. Yeah. People tend to be very down about breakups, and I'm saying, listen, if I may say it in a very raw way, I'm like, no father man out there, don't bother with it. But it's the same thing. Somebody who's in a bad relationship and feel like it's the end of the world, they'll listen to that song and say, oh my God, Cecile, you know, it's so true. While dancing, they're getting that message. Right. So it's all about that and getting the message out there. However, with a reggae rhythm, dancehall rhythm, right. Gangster style, bad girl style, lovers rock style. Yeah.
And for you, it's important to be a cultural ambassador as well. I know you've been to Trinidad and so on. How was your experience in Trinidad and Tobago?
Love Trinidad, love Trinidad, love Trinidad, love Trinidad men. I mean, I love the vibe, I love the zen. I really, people know me already. They know I love Trinidad. So you have Trinidad on a whole, I'm cool with the Caribbean. I know a lot of people, you know, we're having this Bayesian issue with people. I know you're aware of this, right? With Jamaicans saying that they're mistreated at the Bayesian airports. I mean, I cannot speak for somebody else. I've never had a problem, but then again, there's a certain way that I behave when I am on the road, because in any country that I go to, I realize that I'm in their country.
Right.
So I try not to act up, and even if I have my rights, I know how to speak. But you know, you have to look into injustices if they do happen. But I'm just saying that I've been cool so far, and I've traveled all over the world, and I realize if you go to America and you behave a certain way, then if you go to another part of the Caribbean, you shouldn't feel like you don't have to behave. But we're all one, and I love the Caribbean. I have a great relationship with the whole Caribbean. Love it. Love Rihanna to death.
Yes,
you know,
definitely an inspiration.
Love her. Alison Hines, Fiona Lyons, Bungie, Michelle. I mean, whole heap of people, you know. Destra. Love everybody.
Cool. Well, we call this the last session, right? Is Amprichin's Fiery Five. Cecile, the bad girl. Romantic or get it on one time?
No, sir, romantic. Yeah, man.
Right. So candlelights and dinner and all that.
Yeah, definitely. Roses, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Trinidad men. All right. Boxers or briefs?
Boxers, definitely. Come on.
Come on. Cool. And what is your favorite food to eat?
Fruit or food?
Food.
That would be rice and peas and chicken.
Nice.
Yeah, Jamaican style.
Cool.
Yeah.
And number 4, where's your favorite place that you've been to so far in all your travels?
Oh God, that's hard, because I love Germany, I love France, I love Italy. I like Africa, because I went just the other day, just coming back from. Oh my God, no, that's not a fair question. That's hard, because I like traveling.
All right, well, we'll switch it up to number 5.
Yes, you can ask me an extra one.
Where's the best man from? Bad girl.
The Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we leave it on that note, right? We're talking to Cecile here live in Sydney, Australia, and Amprichin for Spinning Music TV. Cecile, thanks a lot for giving us a few minutes of your time, and thanks for gracing us with your presence in Australia.
Thank you so much. Spin the music. Them not hot like we. You see, we at Soundcheck. We got to get on the show tonight. Sydney Manning Bar, right? And it's a university, Sydney University. So it's hot. We love it. Big up yourself.
Hands up, y'all from you know where your Monday.